Hey Pisces, what is going on? I'm Matthew Oliver with Stillwater Alchemy, and it is January 2023. Happy New Year. I trust the holidays treated you well. I don't know, Pisces, whatever you are cultivating, manifesting, wishing for, there was this energy of love, of pleasure, of things that excite you. And of course, this can be romantic love. It could also just be things that you generally find more enjoyable, that you are just in this frequency of love, that all your actions, all your decisions are aligned with love. And I mean, it's really no surprise because remember, Venus is on a roll. At the start of the month, she's in Capricorn. January 2nd, she moves into Aquarius, but then on January 26th, she moves into Pisces. This is amazing for everyone because Venus is exalted in Pisces, but especially for our Pisces angels, this can mean that love is so imminent. It's coming for you, that especially because remember, as we approach January 2023, we have Mercury, Mars, and Uranus all retrograde, but they're all going to be stationing direct by mid-month. So January 12th, Mars stations direct. January 18th, Mercury stations direct. And then January 22nd, Uranus stations direct. And then literally 4 days later, Venus moves into Pisces. So don't be surprised. That one wants to sneak out. Don't be surprised if all these energies come forward very quickly, or there are certain things. It seems to be a common theme as I'm doing these readings for all the zodiac signs for January, that change is coming through. Of course, Capricorn is a cardinal sign that enacts change. And this energy of unaligned relationships, unaligned situations are not meant to serve you anymore. And I know for all my Pisces angels, I'm a Scorpio. I get along very well with Pisces. I often find that people with prominent Pisces energy always think really closely with their emotion, wearing their heart on their sleeve, that it's hard sometimes for them to just be cut and dry and just end a relationship or end a contract or end like a lease. Like they're always worried about the other person or wanting to make sure that they're okay as well. I'm here to implore you to just maybe, it's not even about putting yourself first, which we should always do, of course, to make sure that your needs are being met, that your cup is overflowing first before you give and try and take care of others. But just seeing things for how they are, maybe trying to see things for black and white, or just slowing down to evaluate what is going on. I mean, even the first two cards that came in, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Moon reversed. So I think for some of you, you might be feeling a certain type of way. Maybe you're not where you want to be. Maybe there's certain things that really worked out well during the holidays. And then the start of the year, you're like, oh, like things aren't moving as quickly as I want them to. Like, am I messing up? Or things not going to always be this good? Do I have to switch things up? The Moon reversed also can sometimes be that there are people or situations that are kind of hidden, or there are enemies that you need to watch out for. It's not to scare you. It could also just be like, you know that certain people don't have your best interest, or intuitively you know that these people are trying to sabotage you, or these people don't want what's best for you, or they're taking your time, energy, and love away from yourself in a very greedy or selfish way. So that Wheel of Fortune being the first card that flew out, like I said at the top of the reading, there's this love, there's this benevolence, there's this expansion, Pisces. I want you to know that and to move with that foreknowledge so that as certain things come up, or as certain people's true colors are being revealed, potentially around when Mercury, Mars, and Uranus are all stationing direct, that's so abundantly clear of what the next decision needs to be. And like I said, when Venus gets to Pisces at the end of the month, you are going to be in such a beautiful position. Oftentimes, too, Pisces have one or two planets in Aries, usually sometimes Mercury and Venus. And so remember that Jupiter is in Aries right now. Especially if you're a Pisces rising, you're going to have Venus at the end of the month in your first house, and then Jupiter is in your second house. The second house is personal finances and resources. So you're going to be laughing all over the world, going on long romantic strolls to the bank. This is a time where I need you to see all the benevolence, the opportunity, expansion. And if things aren't working out, there might be a reason. This could also be something as well with the Moon reversed. Just be aware of your dreams, both literal and as you sleep, because there could be messages that are trying to come through that you're not able to receive or that you're not listening to. So be aware of your evening routine. What are you doing right before you go to bed? Are you in a receptive state to recall your dreams when you wake up? This could also be something as well too with the moon reversed, is just honoring and trusting your intuition. Or maybe you feel like your intuition is hard to navigate in regards to fear or other things that are going on. So as you get these intuitive spikes, I often find when I'm doing things in accordance to my moon sign. So if your moon sign is in a fire sign, Aries, Sag, Leo, exercise, sex, being outside in warm weather or cooking, that can really activate it. If your moon is in an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, traveling, being outside, breath work, these could all activate your intuition. If your moon sign is in an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, grounding, food, maybe just surrounding yourself with money, having that support and feeling it, whether you are just in like a luxurious chair or in a nice building, that could help to feel more supported and more grounded. Or if your moon sign is in a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, being near water, being in a bath, being in a shower, feeling emotionally secure, this is going to allow for your intuition to increase. I know that was a bit of a rapid side tangent, but a lot of times when our moon sign or the element of our moon sign is not being addressed or we're not trusting in it, it can make us feel completely out of flux. Like when I don't work out, my moon is in Aries, I get very frustrated. As soon as I feel that intensity, that fire in my body, so many things happen. I get so many of my best downloads when I work out. It's just so clear. Like when I'm outside in nature, like when I'm moving my body in a grounded state and I leave work at the desk, it doesn't matter what season. Like I'm in Canada, I still go for walks in winter, even when it's cold. I know the importance of trusting that moon sign, of trusting my intuition, especially Pisces, because we have the Wheel of Fortune. So having that emotional regulation, trusting in your intuitions, being able to perceive your dreams, you're going to know what's aligned and what's not. And I know I'd mentioned before that kind of hidden enemies energy of the moon reversed. And again, it can be a hidden enemies or it can just be something that's not aligned, that you get to nip this relationship or nip this obligation or nip this mindset in the bud now, so it doesn't have a chance to grow and become more malefic or come more adversity in your life. Sometimes we're the ones sabotaging ourselves. And so understanding that, understanding where you need to hold space for yourself to trust in your own abilities, trust your own intuition, trust your own emotions. Pisces, that's extremely important for you because you take on so much energy. Remember that Pisces is the only water sign without an exoskeleton to protect it. And also, there's so many ambulances that have been going by, or like paramedics, and I don't really hear a lot in this building ever. It's very quiet. So to hear that, that's pretty much going on this entire reading. So that could also be something as well, like a couple things. One, this like blaring sound from the universe trying to get your attention, trying to get you to see and feel things very clearly. Secondly, of course, maybe giving gratitude for your health, for your body, for everything moving very smoothly. I think sometimes, especially like with that moon reverse, like I said, maybe feeling upset that things aren't moving as quickly as you want them to. Things are meant to be slowed down for everyone. It's not just you. And like we said, the end of the month, you have Venus in Pisces. So if at the start of the month you're feeling a certain type of way because you wish you were further, or wish that you had something else that you didn't have at this exact second, that is okay. Things are still moving in your favor. Now it's time to put yourself in maybe a different, a potentially higher frequency to experience greater emotion, greater joy. But like I said, don't be hard on yourself or don't lose faith if at the start of the month things aren't exactly where you want them to be, because it's like that for everyone. And you can be the exception to the rule. You can have anything happen at any time. I'm not saying that can't happen. I just don't want you to denigrate yourself and be hard on yourself, because there's some emotional regulation and some fine tuning that can help you allow the blessings to come in faster and at a greater capacity. Okay, Pisces? So let's see what else is coming through here. 3 more cards, please, for Pisces. I keep seeing seeds as well, like sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds. I mean, metaphorically, like seeds, planting new seeds to help them grow. This also for me, like if you need a little snack. I know that sometimes my Pisces friends, they can be emotional eaters. So if you're needing maybe something to grab in those moments as you're doing the work, that potentially there's nutrition around certain seeds that will benefit you, okay? I know it's a random download, but I just call it like I see it. Okay, 1, 2. And I think for some of you, I don't know, I used to play soccer when I was little, and there was always an element of like sunflower seeds, like spits, and like having that, and kind of if there's like an emotional connection to eating seeds that is really calming for you or makes you feel safe. I know it's a very specific connection, but adding them into your diet, if there is a nice emotional connection, or even just from a nutritional standpoint, any seeds that catch your eye, maybe throw them into your cart as you're going shopping, okay? 1, 2. And also I think too with seeds is like the fertility, like when you're planting a garden, have all these seeds, what seeds do you want to plant? What seeds do you want to grow? If someone keeps putting pumpkin seeds into your cart and you're like, I don't want pumpkin seeds, I really want sunflower seeds, I really want this type of seed, maybe you want nuts instead. This is the time to get specific on what energy you want to plant, what energy you want to hold moving forward into this new year, okay? Interesting, Pisces. So I'm not sure if some of you are concerned about money or finances in terms of investments or mortgages or leases or things like that. What's interesting here is that some money healing or scarcity healing seems very imminent as well. And I mean, it's all relative, right? Someone going from 10,000 to 50,000 a month, or someone going from 6 figures to 7 figures, 7 figures to 8 figures. There's always going to be that transition period when you're jumping from one to another and you're still, it doesn't matter, it's all relative. You're being called to stretch yourself or to heal certain things or to put yourself in bigger spaces to expand. The reason I say this, because the cards we have are the 4 of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Pentacles. I'll leave the bottom card for last. It's really, really good. Yeah, we'll leave it for the end. But with that 4 of Pentacles with the 3 of Swords, this could also be maybe a relationship that you feel like you gave a whole bunch of time and energy towards, and now you're feeling like you want to protect yourself because you don't want to be in that situation again where maybe you're left defenseless or without as much money or without as many resources. This could also be like you're feeling like you're protecting yourself from future hurt. So if it's not from a financial point, it could be from an emotional standpoint that you're not willing to put yourself out there because of past heartbreak. And so with the 2 of Pentacles, there might be an energy of either moving energy around. I'll finish this thought. There was one cheeky thought that came through as well, but moving money around to invest into yourself, to invest into healing, into therapy, into allowing yourself the freedom to be open to more love, more opportunity, more resources, whatever that may be. I was also thinking as well with regards to love. This could have either been a situation where maybe there was like a throuple type situation or like 2, like a love triangle kind of thing, or you allowing yourself to, I don't want to say play the field, but allowing yourself to go on multiple dates, allowing yourself not to feel like you have to have it all figured out, that there could be multiple people that are vying for your attention or multiple love interests. And I mean, going on multiple dates, depending on how you think about finance, you might be thinking, oh, that's gonna be so much money, so much time, or you can just allow people to wine and dine you, to court you. You can shift the narrative so that what you experienced in the past isn't what you're bringing into this current moment. How do you want to approach money? How do you want to approach love? They're usually connected in how you treat one of them in accordance to the other. So I really want you to think about that, Pisces, because even with the moon reverse as well, this could be something as well, like for those of you in a current relationship, really addressing is like, is this balance? Is this equal? Do I feel like I'm putting forth so much time, energy, money, love into this, and I'm not getting that back, or my needs aren't being met? And so maybe you're also being called to pull back and focus more in on you. And that doesn't have to just be in romantic relationships, but the energy you put forth throughout all of your relationships. A little bit of this is where you need to focus on yourself. Where do you need that emotional regulation? Where is there healing that can be done on an emotional or financial level? Because there's going to be opportunities where that's going to be shifting, where you're going to be moving energy, money, and love into one area of your life, and it's going to come back into another. I mean, I love the 2 of Pentacles. You can see that the waters in the back are maybe choppy. And I even think that's like the world at large right now. If we're talking about recession, we're talking about people being in scarcity, we're talking about all these things that are happening externally. you can feel at peace. You can just feel like there's an infinite amount of money and resources coming and going at all times. So that can also be the moon reverse as well, that you're taking on the energy of the outside and allowing it to affect your inside parameters. The bottom card that I was really excited about is the sun. So we started off with the Wheel of Fortune. The last card, the bottom card, is the sun. Everything's working on your highest favor, Pisces. Everything is moving. Trust in that. Trust that the universe is always wanting you to succeed. You just have to show up now to do some of these fine tunings for yourself to allow even more in with ease, okay? Beautiful. So that is my general reading for January 2023 for our Pisces angels. If this reading resonated, please feel free to share with any other Pisces that may benefit. Also, I've created a 2023 astrology guide that goes through every single transit all year long. After each month, there are worksheets, homework, prompts for you to further dive into these themes of what the major energetic cycles are bringing you. As well, if you want to book a personal one-on-one reading, you can find all of those links in the description of this video, or just head to my website, www.stillwateralchemy.com. All right? Thank you for watching, Pisces. I'm wishing you all a benevolent January, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.